exactly right. The Sturgis Police Department has responded to 525 calls for service as of Wednesday. So far, we've seen one fatality. Welcome back to Rallytown, where the 75th annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is more than halfway over, but it's showing no signs of winding down. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mackenzie Nelson. Hey, you guys, it is a motorcycle oasis down here in the Civic Center parking lot. This tour is traveling to 5 different cities in 5 days. Here with me now is the editor-in-chief of the Hot Bike magazine. His name is John Holt. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, history was made as same-sex couples gathered under the Mount Rushmore National Monument to celebrate national marriage equality. Take a look. The event, organized by the women who challenged South Dakota's ban on same-sex marriages, took place in the amphitheater of the Memorial, something that has never been done before. Nancy Rosenbraun, who sued the state along with her wife Jenny, renewed their vows alongside of 6 other couples.
That's our First Amendment speech, is to be able to say I do in South Dakota. And for Jen and I, we get to say it in our home state.
The Rosenbrauns ran away to Minnesota years ago to wed, and today's event was a celebration of their long, hard fight.
Today is a validation. Today is an affirmation that we belong.
Dear beloveds, do you take your beloved to be your lawfully wedded spouse? Do you vow to love them and care for them for as long as you both shall live?
Annie Lloyd, who officiated today's marriage celebration, says Mount Rushmore was the perfect spot because for some, she says it's the example of the greatness of America. And her favorite part about the day,
to be able to present them to the community and say, here they are. Here they are after all these years. You know, some of these folks have waited literally decades.
After many years in the dark, couples lit up after seeing so many people in attendance that wanted to witness and celebrate their love.
We have anticipated people might get up and leave, but I didn't see any of that. When I would turn around and look, all the people appeared to be in the place. There is more support out there than we get to see on a day-to-day basis.
Once the couples come back from Cloud 9, their next stop will be Chamberlain. On Saturday, September 12th, the LGBT community, equality organizations, and allies will discuss what legislation they will tackle next. The U.S. Forest Service fire captain who recently lost his life in a California wildfire was celebrated today during a procession and memorial service. He'd been on temporary assignment as an assistant fire management officer with the Big Valley Ranger District in California since mid-June.
But in this case, he was going out to assist in the initial attack of the Frog Fire, which is as it starts to grow, they're assembling their plan to organize how they're going to suppress that fire.
On Thursday, July 30th, Rule went missing. The following day, his body was found, having suffered from carbon monoxide poisoning and smoke inhalation. On August 6th, U.S. Forest Service personnel and many area firefighters welcomed their fallen brother and his family back home. And today, friends, family, co-workers, and even bystanders paid tribute to Rule.
It's just phenomenal that when we were out driving here today, that see all the people along the street and just being very patriotic. That's very cool, and just showing their respect is just greatly appreciated for Rapid. Rapid's a great town, and it's just great to see that many people out there to support the firefighters.
While U.S. Forest Service personnel have been mourning their fallen brother, they've also put their best foot forward, beginning with Rule's arrival back home.
And then today's memorial, and then supporting the Catholic Church and the family's wishes with the funeral. They've just been putting their heart and soul just to give Dave a really great tribute, and I think they really put their heart and soul into it.
Hundreds of people paid their respects to Rule and his family this afternoon. Everything from muffled drums to the special signal of 3 rings, 3 times each of the bell, representing the end of Rule's duties. Towards the end of the day's memorial service, Rule's co-workers and close friends shared a few words.
I miss you, Dave. You're a good man, good boss. It's an honor to work for you. Rest easy, buddy.
Dubbed as the Rounds for Warriors, an epic golf adventure, it's an event dedicated to raising funds for Final Honors and Special Operations Warrior Foundation. Alan Wakefield, Bob Nickel, Joey Wiedenhammer, and John Weiss, 3 of which are veterans, outlined a strategy in hopes of making their idea come to life, which has become a nationwide success.
People just responded to us with an amazing open heart. We would call courses like here in Meadowbrook in Rapid City, South Dakota. This is what we're doing. We're doing it for veterans. And you know what the response was? What do you need? It just really means a lot to do this for them.
The Fab Four, who began their 25-day journey on May 24th in Hawaii, feel strongly about our veterans, their brothers and sisters, and wanted to raise awareness of veterans programs nationwide.
Everybody that is in the military now volunteered. They volunteered to serve their country for your protection. It's about time we started doing something for them.
Before ending their excursion across the country tomorrow, the guys hurried through a morning round of golf at Meadowbrook Golf Course in Rapid City before moving on to the next course in Sheridan, Wyoming. That's right, 36 holes in one day for 25 days straight. Just before today's round got going on the green, the day began with a ceremony.
What so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming.
2 Black Hills area veterans began the scramble with a ceremonial tee shot and were thrilled to tag along for a beautiful day out on the course.
Oh, it makes me feel great. This was a great honor. When Matt asked me if I wanted to do it, I was like, oh yes, definitely. These guys are doing good stuff, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Local veterans say they are thankful for the Rounds for Warriors, but it's the Rounds for Warriors that are thankful for all the veterans they meet along the way.
Charity has to come from the heart, and it has to. My reward is meeting the veterans and being able to do this.
If we can help one person, I mean, that makes a difference because that person may carry it on.
36 holes per day is a lot of golf, and with 4 men, competition is a given. But when I asked who the best golfer in the group is, the answer I received was not what I expected.
The veterans. The veterans are who we're doing it for. They're the best.
If you're looking to support the group, they say the green Andrew Jackson is their best friend.
Drop it into the box, drop it, go to our website. Our website is www.rounds4warriors.com, and just make a donation.
For Black Hills Fox, I'm Mackenzie Nelson.
Well, I might not give the camera back.
All right.
How good of a trip is this doing it all for the veterans?
Hi, Dad!
U.S. Forest Service employees here in the Black Hills are remembering their fallen brother who was killed recently while fighting wildfires in California. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Mackenzie Nelson. The internet has created dozens of new ways to make money by allowing you to sell your services to those around you. Prime example, pet sitting. Money expert Stacey Johnson explains. We are just a year away from the start of the Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, and Amnesty International is accusing the city's military police of brutality. Black Hills Fox reporter Robert Grant joins us live in the studio with the details on the 5th annual Strider World Championship. Hey, Robert. I'm just happy to say I was pleased to see all of the football action. I am so ready for football season. I don't know about you guys, I'm ready to see my Chiefs take the field. Special needs children got to fulfill a dream, taking center stage at the Tucker Day Rodeo today. Black Hills Fox reporter Robert Grant was there as the kids showed off their skills. Well, Taylor, I didn't think today was a typical day for August. I had my windows open very early. I thought there was going to be things flying off the walls, but it didn't.
Right? Yeah.